Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
Trey Turner.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 111.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2,
Adam Eaton digging in next. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And that retires the side. Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside 1-0. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Scherzer will check it first, and he's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-2. That misses 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Soto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2. Bounced to first. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Thames leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kurt Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he fouls this one off. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-1. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1, here it is. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
And it's fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two out, bases loaded. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 0-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And this throw gets away from him.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Batting it, the center fielder,
As he grounds one briskly to short. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob DeGrom. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And the count will be full. Still only 1 out in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Eaton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Now that
standing in, Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now a throw over.
Hey.
Starlin Castro will come on now and run at first base following the injury. The 1-0 delivery.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The All-Stars on top 3-0. Starlin Castro is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Starlin Castro.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that counts.
Jeff McNeil is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Michael Conforto, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Kendrick. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The All-Stars are out in front 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Eric Thames.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Marisnik, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball. The count 1-1.
Slow little grounder left side. Davis brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down.
Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's Starlin Castro. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The All-Stars are out in front here, 4-2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here now is Juan Soto. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. One and one.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his right. Two gone. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Eric Thames. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Puerto Rico, the right fielder, Eric Thames.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
As Drupal Cabrera stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball, it's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Austin Voth is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cespedes.
1-0.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Thames is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's full now, 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, you just got to tip your hat if you're on the mound. For him to have the ability to keep that pitch fair, that's a breaking ball on the inner half. How many times have we seen that one hook foul?
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2 strikes.
Oh, a Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So one run here on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Seventh inning coming up. The All-Stars lead it 5-2. Brad Brock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 50.
Victor Robles will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Victor Robles.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. McNeil's got it for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now is Adam Eaton as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Justin Wilson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Justin Wilson.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Rejoin for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here's the pitch, and this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
2021 World Baseball Classic qualification games and highlights coming up next.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1 for the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
South Africa versus Australia 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification top matchups.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Michael Conforto as he sends it on the ground to first. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars on top 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Eric Thames. First offering on its way. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fastball well outside.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 20.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. This is on the ground over to first. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 13, Cabrera.
So now to the plate as Dribble Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ryan Zimmerman will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Here and he hits it for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dominican Republic versus Argentina, the top 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification matchups.
One and one.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Panama versus Taiwan, the 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification game top matchup.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Marisnick. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 67, Seth Lugo. Now playing center field.
Wilmer Defoe is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Davis onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The center fielder, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Popped up. And no one will track it down. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. British Columbia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob deGrom gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Seth Lugo records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.